Okay, so usually at this time I am publishing Urban News episodes, and today it should be 48, number 48, but I decided to have a small rest from all this rushing and constantly watching the news, collecting them, preparing the script, and blah blah blah, recording all this shit, and uh, just to have some rest on the end of the year. But today it's Sunday, and I decided, what if I make something like a in the format of a podcast with analyzing the year that just coming to an end and the statistics of my channel. Maybe it will be interesting, maybe not, but we can try. And this video I'm making it like without any script, without any big preparations. I just have an idea to make it and to discuss the progress of my channel this year. So this year, here is the statistics of my channel, and this year my channel got almost 500,000 views, about 32,000 hours, and we gained 5.3 thousand subscribers, and actually we passed 10k this year, and that is very pleasant. I appreciate everybody who subscribed to my channel, and we earned a lot of money. I earned with this channel 1,421 bucks, and that's awesome. At the beginning of this year it was like a kind of pause in publishing the video because of some like things happening in my private life, but here is not about this. But later I decided to back on track and began publish videos again, so I started with this video: induced demand, why adding more lanes will not solve traffic problems. And by the way, and no, actually we'll start with this one, looking at the top videos from this year, like most watched videos from last 365 days. And the most popular one with a big gap is this one about the Wellington trolleybuses, 60 years of bad decisions. It gained 55,554 views, which is quite a lot for my channel. Next one is about the Warsaw and improving of its city center, and the third one this year, third most popular, is the video about the trams, why trams are so good and so important for cities. Next one is about trolleybuses in Tallinn. Next one is quite an old video about trolleybuses versus battery buses, which one is the best, which one is the future. Next one is the video about why the cities in general needs public transport. Next one is one of the first videos on my channel about the trams in France. 8 by the number of views is what if I were the mayor of Boise. I put so much effort in making it, and finally it gained not so much views, but it's still in the top 10 of this year videos on the channel. Still, what is interesting on the point 9 is the very first video I published on this channel, steps to better city, unlocking the benefits, blah blah blah. And to be honest, what is interesting about this video, its text is completely generated with ChatGPT. It was like my first attempt, and I wasn't quite sure what to publish here and how to do all this stuff, and it was like a first attempt, and interesting that it's still gaining views and it's still quite popular among the other ones. But it's the only one video I with this approach. Later I started to make only with myself, so it's like, don't worry. And video number 10 is why cities need cycling infrastructure. It gained 707.5 thousand views. So that's the top 10. But I guess like the most important part of this year is that I started regularly posting the urban news episodes, because a few of them, maybe 3 or 2, I made like a year before, but they were just like, they were pretty irregular. I just tried, get some 1,000 or something views, and that's all. But later I decided to try make it weekly, and like just to see what happened. And it was a good decision, because as for me, it helped to the channel to grow more constantly and to gain some audience that like returning. But still, apart from that, I'm trying to make like bigger, more topical videos about some specific topics. But I must confess that it is quite difficult, apart from the other things in my life, apart from the full-time job, apart from the preparing this urban news episode. So like it's a bit complicated. But like it's more about the plans for the next year. So one of the like the very first episode of the urban news was this episode number 4, and that's where it started. I started to make it weekly. The first here like big video is why we need public transport, and later I also published this video about the trolleybuses in Tallinn, and it was in the format of interview with some local authorities in different cities. Actually here it was from the local authority from Tallinn, and I'm thinking maybe I should make more of videos like this, because it looks like they are quite interesting. Maybe I must confess that the video about Helsinki, with this format, it gained quite a few views, and it, I guess, maybe demotivated me a little bit moving in this field. But like, shit happens, and I think I should try to do more videos like this next year. I think I'll try. Also here there is news episodes. Here it is, this big spike, and this is the video about Warsaw. The Warsaw video was really it got a lot of views, and it gained so much news, also so much views, also because the Warsaw side, they really also put so much effort in this, because at the beginning it was like just a recording of our conversation via, I don't remember, Skype or Zoom or something like that, and later I showed them like a raw video, and they said that we will take our cameraman and make our footage to make it look better. So very big amount of the success of this video is because of this initiative to make it better, and I really appreciate that, because without it it will be just like a regular conversation via Zoom with all these artifacts and not a very good quality, and with it became much better. So next video after this, next big video, it was actually this one about the Boise. What if I were the mayor of Boise, Idaho, and how will I change the city? Like developing the light rail system, changing the layout of the streets. Um, to be honest, I was expecting this video will gain much more views, but this is also not so bad, I would say. Uh, but the result like stopping me for a moment in making such content in the future, because actually it needs so much effort of making all these models, all these visualizations to make accounts. Actually, it's a big piece of work, like a lot of work with it. So maybe I will try to make something next year, but I'm not sure. And actually, it also depends of, I guess, of your activity here in the comments, of your response. Later, it was also videos about lots of urban news episodes, which once again are bringing to the channel a lot of regularity. And this one about the Paris is a little bit different from others, because one of the episodes was prepared with the help of the guy from Paris, from Kirill, who is living there, and he's like encyclopedia of Paris transport and Paris all this metro and tram stuff. He knows a lot about this, and actually he put a lot of effort into this video, and actually like a half of this video is about the Paris subway extension. Next one big video is, like as I said, about the cycling in Helsinki. Actually, it's very interesting. This conversation was amazingly interesting, but there were some technical problems, like the sound and the picture wasn't so good as I expected. But like we have what we have. But actually, I hope, like, I've made some lessons from this video, and I hope that next year, if I try to make something like this in the future, it will be it will look better technically. I hope so. I'll try. Uh, and by the way, maybe somebody knows how to improve the quality of such videos in the future, so please let me know in the comments. It's just not like a typical phrase here. I really would appreciate any advices and any support in this topic, how to work with such interviews through the internet, how to make it technically look better. So next one is the urban news about the Łódź, about the Copenhagen, about the Sydney. And by the way, this one is interesting because here I've noticed that Australia is really very active in the comments, in viewing the video when you mention some projects from this country. I don't know what's the difference with some other countries, but it's just a fact, because like when you mentioning Australia or New Zealand, maybe not so active, but like when you mentioning Australia, it's like just booming. So that's why after this one I started to mention Australia, trying to mention them more often. And by the way, about the New Zealand, actually this one, which is like one of the, not one of the, it's the first big video of this year. It has quite interesting statistics, because first it gained something like 20,000 views, and that's all. I'll now open the statistics and here it. Oh, what happened here? This video doesn't have. What the hell? YouTube is against me, but anyway, I'll draw it here. First, it gained something like uh, this, like 20,000k, and it was pretty straightforward later. But then suddenly it boomed, and very fast it gained 30k more, and that was very impressive. I guess it was posted in some very active local communities. I found some of them, and it was very interesting and uh, very interesting to read the comments about it. Maybe I haven't found all of them, but here we are. Okay, here is lots of urban news, and this is one of the latest big videos, why your city needs a tram. There is not such a big boom as in the views as here after the Warsaw video, but after that, like at the end of the day, it gained quite a lot of views. It is third one in the top videos of the year, which is not bad as for me, and it got 25,000 views, which is, as for me, not bad, not bad. Also we have later, I've posted a lot of these regular urban news, which were quite stable in the number of views, and the last one, not urban news episode, was about the this championship, which tram is the nicest. It hasn't get so much news, so much views. It is like a ordinary urban news episode, 4k. I hope it will work now. Statistics. Oops, something went wrong. My internet gone, I guess. But anyway, it has not very lot of views, but I think I will make something like this, like the next step of this championship about the classic trams. This is, I feel it like quite a necessary thing, because that was a pity to look how, for example, lots of classic trams, they were just eliminated from this competition because everybody was voting for the modern versions, modern trams, and it was just like unfair, because they are, I suppose, at the end of the day, they should be in different leagues. So we will try this one. And this is all, I guess, about the summary of this year. What about the plans for the next? I'm thinking I have actually quite a big backlog of different topics, different ideas what to make video about in the future, and I will try to make more specific videos about the specific topics apart from the urban news episodes, because I saw some comments that people were wondering that I'm making not only urban news, while actually I started this channel from not the news episodes, but later they became the most active thing on this channel, and I think I should like keep the balance and making more not news episodes. I have some ideas of these, like not some, I have a lot of ideas of these topics, but I'll try to prioritize them and to select the most interesting. And also, if you have some questions and ideas, what would you like to watch on this channel, please also let me know in the comments. It will be very interesting. I hope it will help for the channel to grow faster next year, and maybe we'll be capable to reach 20k next year. That will be great. Okay, maybe it's time to finish here. In any case, thanks to everybody who was watching my videos this year and previous years. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all the feedback, all the ideas you give in the comments. And once again, if you want to support my channel, I have a Patreon, and I will try also to make more exclusive content there, because it's like it's also important. Actually, there are some videos which are only there and which are not posted on my channel here on YouTube, so you can check them there if you subscribe to the Patreon. So I guess that's all for the moment. Thanks for being here on this channel, and Happy New Year and Merry Christmas and all the stuff. Thank you. Bye bye.